Hello, I'm Tony Bronkema with Checkered Flag Porsche in beautiful Virginia Beach, Virginia. This is a 2021 Porsche Macan. This car has 348 horsepower and 352 foot-pounds of torque, and it's all-wheel drive. So as you can see, this particular Macan is fitted with 21-inch black Sport Classic wheels. It is, of course, a four-door and an all-wheel drive SUV, so it has a very spacious back seat for passengers and or cargo. This is the back of the Porsche Macan. Just so you know, the word Macan actually means tiger in Indonesian, but the Porsche Macan has a trunk opener right here at the bottom of the rear windshield wiper. If I hit that button, my trunk will automatically open. You can also do that from your key fob or from a button inside the car. The car has a privacy cover for all your valuables. The rear seat is going to be a 40-20-40 split, so you can put down part or all of it to increase your cargo capacity. Moving towards the front of the Macan. So if you look at the front end of a Porsche, you can always tell them when they're coming down the street because they have a very distinct look. The Porsches blend the sport and the SUV really nicely in the front. If you look, this particular one does have the PDLS Plus headlights. So that's Porsche dynamic lighting system with the black upgrade inside of it. These headlights actually will move when you move, so if you're turning, the lights will turn to illuminate your corner for you. It also has surround view camera for easy parking, so you can see your parking in front and the back and all sides. And it has parking sensors to warn you if your proximity gets too close to things, and daytime running lights embedded in the grille. Here you have the 3-liter V6 turbocharged engine. Again, puts out 348 horsepower and 352 foot-pounds of torque. It is equipped with a hitch in the back, so you can tow with this particular car. The Porsche Macan S has a maximum tow rating of 4,409 pounds. All right, so this particular Macan S does have the Premium Package Plus, which does include the 14-way memory seat. So it does have the power up and down. It also has a power thigh extender, tilt, and 2 different lumbars. So you can certainly make yourself comfortable in this car. So we move to the interior of the Porsche Macan. The ignition for the Porsche is always on the left. That's a throwback to its racing days. If you look, this car also is going to have automatic headlights, automatic wipers. It has a lot of controls here. The most important one is right here. This is part of the Sport Chrono package. So this is your selector for your different drive modes. You have normal mode, you have Sport, Sport Plus, and Individual, which you could program different features into if you wanted to personalize the car. Also in the center of that is going to be the overboost button. So if you push this button, you're going to have 20 seconds of maximum overboost for the car for maximum quickness and response. If you notice, you have a multifunction steering wheel. So if you look, you have access to most of your controls that you would need while you're driving right here within reach, so you don't have to take your hands off the wheel. You do have paddle shifters, so you can shift the car in manual mode. And of course you have the volume control. This particular control changes what you're seeing in the window over here. So you can actually bring your navigation, if you like, over to this window. So again, keeps your eyes focused forward. This is the new PCM for the Porsche Macan. If you look, you have all of your controls are easy reach. Your navigation is here. And of course, media. This particular car does have the Bose surround sound stereo in it. And it does have wireless Apple CarPlay. So you can seamlessly get in the car and your Apple CarPlay will come on. So this is a surround view camera for the car. If you're currently looking out the front, but I can put it in the rear. For instance, if you decided you wanted to look behind you before you put the car in reverse, you can certainly check. You also have a panoramic view, which widens the view behind you, which is really helpful when you're in a parking lot trying to back out. It has a rear, you can look at the rear view. You can also look at the side. So if you want to see how close you are to the line or the parking blocks, you can do that. It has a panoramic front view, and it has a top view, the overview. Again, this makes parking a breeze. You can see exactly where your car is. Also, from the car settings, we can look, and there's an owner's manual in the car. You can look up without opening the glove box and pulling out the physical manual. You can look in here and find certain things. There are even video instructions for certain features on the car, things that commonly people have to go back and look for. So it's much simpler than going on the internet. It's right here at your fingertips. The center console of the Macan gives a very cockpit-like feel. If you look, all the controls are easily reached. You have heated seats and cooled seats in this particular car, so the ventilated seats are excellent during the summer when it's really hot. You're going to have your off-road setting and your traction control. All your temperature settings are up here in your climate control, and the individual climate control for either side. This particular car does have lane departure warning, so it will give you a warning if you start departing lane. It actually sounds like a rumble strip. This control stops the auto start stop. If you don't want your car to shut off at stoplights, you will illuminate this and the car will no longer shut off at stoplights if you don't like that feature. Up here we have the controls for the sunroof, and this car has a panoramic glass roof, so definitely opens up the interior and makes the interior seem even bigger. There is a shade included, so if I can close my sunroof and also close the power shade behind me. So if you're trying to keep the cabin even cooler, you can close the shade. Yeah, so for Porsche, the speedometer is always on the left and the tach's in the center, because to them, the engine is more important than the speed. So the Porsche Macan S that I just showed you was an exclusive car, so it had a lot of options put on it. And I just want to run through those options with you. It has the chalk exterior paint. It has a model designation that was done in satin black. It does have a trailer with a tow hitch. The roof rails were done in gloss black. The 21-inch classic sport wheels. It does have the Sport Chrono package, which makes the car incredibly fun to drive. The window trim was also done in the gloss black to make it flow. If you look at the sideboards here, those sideboards are also done in gloss black. This car also includes the Premium Package Plus, which is going to include auto-dimming mirrors, heated and cooled front seats, Bose surround sound stereo, LED PDLS Plus headlights, the Porsche entry and drive, so you can keep your key in your pocket and just get in and drive, the lane change assist, which are of course your blind spot monitors, the power 14-way seats, the panoramic glass roof system, and the surround view camera. I'd love to invite you to come down and test drive this car, because once you drive it, you'll definitely understand what makes a Porsche a Porsche. This is Tony Bronkema from Checkered Flag Porsche. Thanks for visiting us.